Hello and welcome to Siyasat TV. I am Sumaya Junaid Ahmed bringing you the news. Here are the headlines.
Parliament convenes day after uproar in both houses over farm laws. No permission for Farmer Mahapanchayat tomorrow in Uttar Pradesh, Shamli. Embarrassing, says Shashi Tharoor on celebrities tweeting after Rihanna's post. Priyanka Gandhi to meet family in Uttar Pradesh over farmer who died in Republic Day rally. Kangana Ranaut's tweets deleted again, Twitter says rules violated. Double decker to hit Hyderabad road soon. Live heart transplant, Governor Tamilisai facilitates doctors metro official. Lebanese anti-Hezbollah activist found dead in his car. Myanmar military blocks Facebook and other social media platforms as pressure grows.
Let's begin with our top story. The Parliament convened today, a day after farm laws issue rocked both houses. Lok Sabha proceedings were washed out for the second consecutive day on Wednesday after houses was reportedly adjourned due to protesters of the opposition members who were demanding a separate discussion on the farm laws issue.
The House reassembled 4 times but was unable to conduct business as the members of Congress, DMK, AAP and SAD trooped into well and shouted slogans against the farm laws, ignoring repeated appeals of the Speaker Om Birla to maintain order. Several opposition members entered the well protesting against the farm laws.
Moving on to our next story, an exchange between BJP leader Jyotiraditya Scindia and his former Congress colleague Digvijay Singh made an amusement interlude in the Rajya Sabha today. In the middle of the discussion on the farmers' protest, Jyotiraditya Scindia targeted what he called the double standards of the Congress-led UPA government on the farm laws. Let's listen in.
Jyotiraditya Scindia, please.
धन्यवाद सभापति महोदय, धन्यवाद कि आपने मुझे एक मौका दिया राष्ट्रपति जी के अभिभाषण पर अपनी भावनाओं को व्यक्त करने के लिए। 2020 सभापति महोदय पूरे विश्व के लिए एक चुनौतीपूर्ण साल रहा है, जिसमें हमने कई उतार चढ़ाव, कई निराशा और बुलंद हौसला, दुख, खुशी की भावनाओं का अनुभव किया। लेकिन आज ठीक 1 साल बाद तेजी से गिरते हुए कोरोना की संक्रमितों के आंकड़ों को देखकर देश में एक नई उमंग और एक नई जोश भर के आ चुकी है। जनवरी 22 से 28 तक 146 ऐसे जिले हैं जहां एक भी कोरोना का केस दर्ज नहीं हुआ। 2019 का अगर हम कांग्रेस पार्टी का चुनाव घोषणा पत्र पढ़ें सभापति महोदय, और आपके समस्त में रखना चाहता हूं, इस चुनाव घोषणा पत्र में अंक नंबर 11 में लिखा है, एंड आई कोट, कांग्रेस विल रिपील, आई रिपीट, विल रिपील द एग्रीकल्चरल प्रोड्यूस मार्केटिंग कमिटीज एक्ट एंड मेक ट्रेड इन एग्रीकल्चरल प्रोड्यूस इंक्लूडिंग एक्सपोर्ट्स and interstate trade free, I repeat, free from all restrictions. उस समय के हमारे कृषि मंत्री जी, परम आदरणीय शरद पवार जी ने 2010 में और 11 में हर एक मुख्यमंत्री को चिट्ठी लिखी थी इसी संदर्भ में, और मैं कोट करना चाहता हूं जो शरद पवार जी ने हर एक मुख्यमंत्री को चिट्ठी में लिखा था। As you are aware, the agriculture sector needs well-functioning markets to drive growth, employment, and economic prosperity in rural areas of the country. This requires huge investments in marketing infrastructure, including the cold chain. And for this, private sector participation is essential. I repeat, and for this, private sector participation is essential. निजी क्षेत्र का निवेश अनिवार्य है, for which a policy environment needs to be in place. In this context, the need to amend the present state APMC Act on the lines of the Model State Agricultural Produce Marketing Act 2003 to encourage the private sector, I repeat, the private sector, in providing alternative competitive marketing channels in the overall interest of farmers and producers and consumers cannot be overemphasized. Unquote. तो आज सहमति है? तो सहमति है? तो सहमति है? अगर आपको इसमें कोई आपत्ति है तो जरूर बताएं। कई चीजों में सहमति होनी चाहिए।
टीएमसी की सहभागिता।
प्रश्न यह है अध्यक्ष सभापति महोदय कि ये जुबान बदलने की आदत हमें बंद करनी होगी। चट भी मेरा, चट भी मेरा और पट भी मेरा, ये कब तक चलेगा? देश के साथ खिलवाड़ कब तक चलेगा? जो आपने तब कहा था उस पर आप अड़ग रहेंगे तो आपका भी मान सम्मान बढ़ेगा।
Permission has been denied to a farmers Mahapanchayat or meeting in Uttar Pradesh Shamli by the district administration, which has also banned large gatherings till 3rd of April.
The Bharatiya Kisan Union, a farmers' body, the Rashtriya Lok Dal, among other organizers, however, have said that they will go ahead with the meeting against the 3 controversial farm laws tomorrow, despite the administration's refusal. Last week, thousands had gathered for the Mahapanchayat or meeting in Bhagpat's Barood, Uttar Pradesh. Another meeting was called by Bharatiya Kisan Union leader Naresh Tiket in UP's Muzaffarnagar, less than 150 km from Ghazipur border near Delhi, one of the epicenters of farmers.
Moving on, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said budget spares the common man and tax hike raises spending on health and infrastructure and provides benefits for the farmers.
Launching a program to mark 100 years of Chauri Chaura incident during India's freedom movement, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also emphasized on the country's pride and unity, a comment seen in the context of global tweets on the farmer protests. We have to pledge that the respect of the country is the biggest thing and also its unity. We have to move ahead with the pledge, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, addressing a gathering virtually. His comment come a day after the government and many ministers put out a sharp reaction following tweets, including one by pop star Rihanna, drawing global attention to the farmers' agitation.
Alright, as several Bollywood and cricketing stars rallied around the government in the pushback to the global celebrities expressing support for farmers' movement, senior Congress leader Shashi Tharoor on Wednesday said the damage is done to India's global image by the government's obdurate and undemocratic behavior. It can't be remedied by cricketers' tweet.
India hit out at global celebrities such as singer Rihanna and climate activist Greta Thunberg for their support of farmers' protests. Several Bollywood and cricket stars as well as top ministers also rallied around the government in its pushback. Mr. Tharoor's tweet came after cricketing stars Sachin Tendulkar, Anil Kumble and Ravi Shastri used the twin hashtags India Together, India Against Propaganda to amplify the pushback to the global celebrities.
And Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi will visit Rampur today to meet family of Navreet Singh, who was killed during farmers' tractor rally in New Delhi on Republic Day. Party's media convener Lallan Kumar said Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi is scheduled to visit Rampur on Thursday to be with the family of the late Navreet Singh. Some tweets of actor Kangana Ranaut were deleted today by Twitter, which said the posts were violation of the platform's rules on the hate speech. 2 tweets by the actor have been deleted in the last 2 hours, both related to the farmers' protest.
Twitter said in a statement, "We have taken actions on tweets that were violation of the Twitter rules in line with range of enforcement option. The move comes after Kangana Ranaut attacked pop star Rihanna over her recent post on the farmers' protest at the Singhu border in Delhi. On Tuesday, Ms. Ranaut called the farmer protesters terrorists and said they were trying to divide India. She also called Rihanna a fool. The actor also raged at a Twitter user who pulled out one of her old tweets, apparently appreciating a song by Rihanna.
Let's bring you the latest on the COVID figures in the country. India's COVID-19 tally caseload crossed 1.7 crore mark with 12,899 new coronavirus cases and 107 deaths reported in the past 24 hours. Remember, this is the government data shared by the Health Ministry coming up early this morning. Amid concerns of the third wave, more than 17,824 people successfully fought off the viral disease, taking the overall recoveries to 1,480,455. The country now has 1,790,183 cases and more than 1,54,000 lives lost due to COVID-19, whereas Telangana recorded 177 new COVID-19 cases and 2 fatalities. Let's shift our focus to Telangana, where double-decker buses which disappeared long ago will make their re-entry on the city roads in next 2 months. The Telangana State Road Transport Corporation has decided to operate 25 double-decker buses on the trial basis and invited tenders. The TSRTC will hold the pre-bid meeting on 18th of February at 11 am and will make it clear to the manufacturers on the design of the buses.
The buses were phased out of the city roads in early 2000s due to operational and maintenance cost of lack of availability of spare parts. In November last year, Municipal Administration and Urban Development Minister K.T. Rama Rao asked the Transport Minister P. Ajay to check the possibility of bringing back double-decker buses, responding to a netizen tweet. He said that he used to take the iconic green double-decker bus to school.
On Wednesday, Governor Tamilisai Soundarajan felicitated authorities of Hyderabad Metro Rail, L&T and doctors who were involved in the transportation of a live heart and successfully transplantation.
She invited NVS Reddy, HMRL Managing Director, KVS Reddy, L&T, MHRL Managing Director, Allah Gopala Krishna Gokhale of the Apollo Heart Institute and honored them. Gopala Krishna Gokhale, who thought of the idea to transport the harvested heart through the metro rail, save time and avoid traffic snarl, successfully performed the transplantation surgery with the team of doctors. The governor said it is an innovative idea of the part of the doctors and immediate facilitation by the metro authorities are highly commendable. It was a first of its kind to transportation of the harvested organ.
Telangana State Waqf Board Chairman Muhammad Salim, along with Revenue Department police officers and Waqf Board officials, inspected various Waqf properties in Attapur.
Muhammad Salim said that there are several court cases and pending in the various courts, and Waqf Board has engaged the services of senior advocates in the court to protect Waqf properties. As part of securing the properties, the Waqf Board chairman said the official removed the illegal fencing at Dargah Hazrat Mir Muhammad Sahab Pahari in Attapur of 10,000 square yards land near Dargah Gate. He directed the officials to conduct joint survey of the Waqf Board properties in Attapur along with the revenue Waqf officers and find out the extent of the encroachment and initiate action against the encroachers.
Moving on, the night temperatures continue to fall appreciably, ranging from -2.1 degrees Celsius to -4 degrees Celsius in some parts of the state on the account of mainly low-level easterlies prevailing during the last 24 hours.
The IMD bulletin said while there was no large change in temperatures in most parts, they were below normal in some areas of the state. The forecast for Hyderabad on Thursday is fog mist in the morning and partly clouded sky with the night temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. The city will have the minimum temperatures of 17 to 18 degrees Celsius during 5th of 9th of January. The city will have minimum temperatures of 17 to 18 degrees Celsius during 5th to 9th of February. The day temperatures in Hyderabad during the 4th to 9th February would be 30 degrees Celsius to 31 degrees Celsius with outlook of fog mist on 8th and 9th of February.
Moving on to our international news, security officials and local media said prominent Lebanese activist known for the opposition of Hezbollah has been found dead in his car in the country's south.
Lokman Slim had not been heard from by his family since getting in his car on Wednesday evening to drive back to Beirut. An official told on Thursday on condition of anonymity he was found dead in his car, killed by a bullet to the head. Another source told the activist and publisher who ran a research center was shot and killed, and the motive was not immediately clear. Lebanese media also reported his death.
And the United States has urged the Indian government to resolve its differences with the farmers over agricultural laws through dialogue, saying that peaceful protests and unhindered access to internet are the hallmark of any thriving democracy.
Tens of thousands of farmers have been hunkering down at the Indian capital's fringes to demand the repeal of the law that they will leave them poorer and at the mercy of corporations. The protest that began in late November posed a considerable challenge to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has billed the laws as necessary to modernize Indian farming. The largely peaceful protest turned violent on 26th of January, India's Republic Day, when a section of the tens of thousands of farmers riding tractors veered from the protest route, earlier decided with police, and stormed the historic Red Fort in the dramatic escalation. Hundreds of police officers were injured and a protester died. Dozens of farmers were also injured, but officials have not given their numbers.
And Myanmar's military government on Thursday blocked Facebook and other social media platforms, crucial sources of communication for its people, in a bid to quell dissent after detaining the country's elected leaders and seizing power in a coup that United Nations chief said must fail.
Facebook is used by about 500,000 Myanmar's 53 million people, has emerged as a key platform for opposition to Monday's coup, with photos of civil disobedience campaigns and nightly plot and plan protests widely shared. The Ministry of Communication and Transport said the restrictions would remain in place until 7th of February. The move to silence online activity came after police filed charges against the former leader Aung San Suu Kyi, who has not been seen since she was detained in the early hours of Monday morning for illegally importing communications equipment.
Before we wrap up our bulletin, let's have a look on our headlines.
Parliament convenes day after uproar in both houses over farm laws. No permission for Farmer Mahapanchayat tomorrow in Uttar Pradesh, Shamli. Embarrassing, says Shashi Tharoor on celebrities tweeting after Rihanna's post. Priyanka Gandhi to meet family in Uttar Pradesh over farmer who died in Republic Day rally. Kangana Ranaut's tweets deleted again, Twitter says rules violated. Double-decker to hit Hyderabad road soon. Live heart transplant, Governor Tamilisai facilitates doctors metro official. Lebanese anti-Hezbollah activist found dead in his car. Myanmar military blocks Facebook and other social media platforms as pressure grows.
These were all the updates. More news on the other side. Thank you for your time. For more news, stay tuned to Siyasat TV.